Hello, you and CD and Miniature Tornado and Miniature Domino, which is what you're actually called, and Tara and Janessa and Melody and Ellen and Julie P and Maddie P and Useless Nightmare, Brooke Howell, Natalie the Egg Roll. I'm glad you're still an egg roll. Fan Cereal, eating all the cereal. Let Me Down, Awesomeness in White, This Girl, Ellie, Melanie, Haley Fan Donalds, Olivia Outram. Welcome to the show! I'm just going to tweet now, if you can all hear me and see me and sniff me, if you've got the smell-o-vision upgrade. 1 second. Sorry I'm 10 minutes late. I spent 5 of those minutes trying to think of a witty and hilarious tweet, but the one I came up with is pretty substandard, I'll be honest, but who cares? So I'll just release this little tweet now. 1 second. Tweeting. Go! And Facebooking. Go! There we go. This webcam is a bit worse than mine. I'm on Dan's laptop at the moment because Dan's editing Undertale on my laptop. So it's a cycle of laptops. But yeah, his webcam is a little bit... give it a clean. Looks a little bit blurry. Maybe it's like a nice filter so you can't see the true horror of my face. Hey, Tad Kuhn and Avocado S and Jasmine and Trash Queen. Story of my awkward. Hello, everyone that has arrived from Twitter and Facebook. Thanks for coming. Hi, Frank. Hi, Oakley. Hi, Ellie White. Thanks for the applause, Sam Rush. So, first piece of news is... That was my musical rendition of the fact that today's the first day of spring. Little lambs are being born as I speak. All the animals are doing it and making babies, and the trees are all blossoming, and it's not dark at 2 p.m. So that's exciting. I'm happy we're out of this winter. I'm done with being cold. I love winter up until Christmas, and then after Christmas, I'm like, okay, I'm done now. I want some nice weather. I need to photosynthesize. I need to filter synthesize. I need to fill my skin with some vitamin D, because I'm beyond pale now. I mean, look at this. That was weird. Yeah. A vampire would ask me if I was feeling sick. That's how pale I am. So, yeah, getting some sunlight will be nice. I'm excited for the springtime. And so is Andy, who just gave me a fist bump. Yoda Teckleton said, wow. Emotional Skeleton said, it's snowing here. Yeah, everything's shifted. It's snowing more in the springtime now, isn't it? That's the symbol for shifting weather, apparently. What have I been doing today? I've had quite a relaxed day. It's been a bit edity. Been editing Undertale, which is nearly done. There was quite a lot of footage. So it's going to be, I don't know, it'll be a normal length video for an Undertale video. But there was lots of different clips that needed syncing up for some reason, so that took a bit longer. That's an interesting fact. But it's a good episode, so I'm excited for you guys to see it. Undertale will be out tonight. Dan's putting finishing touches on it. I don't know how far along he is. Hopefully it won't be too late tonight. Sorry if you've got to stay up, because those ones usually take an eternity to upload. YouTube is like, what are you doing? It's the equivalent of uploading like 27 normal length videos all at the same time. Hello, Serena and Kirsty and Liv Doctor Who, and Taylor Pug and Nicole and Gabby. Thank you for coming. So, been doing some editing, enjoying the fact that spring has sprung, drinking lots of Ribena. I realise I've not been drinking enough water recently, so I'm making full pints of sugar-free Ribena. And trying to hydrate myself. Don't really like the taste of water on its own. It's okay if it's out of the filter, but generally I need some fruit in my water. So there's my hydration. It looks like I'm drinking blood, doesn't it? I'm actually drinking blood. I'm living up to the vampire stereotype and just downing some blood. The filter with a PH, said Molly. Yeah, that's what I call my filter. Ow. I just chipped my tooth on the glass. I should beware doing that. I've actually got a little chip in my tooth from drinking out of the glass and doing that. Gronk! That was on Christmas Day. So it's a festive chip in my tooth. How was your weekend? I had a nice weekend. I went to see 10 Cloverfield Lane, which is the new thriller slash horror slash spiritual sequel to Cloverfield, which is a movie that I really like. I thought it was really good. It's very suspenseful. I was on the edge of my cinema seat. I was almost choking on my popcorn in certain places. It's really good. I would recommend it. If you like thrillers and people being trapped in a bunker and Mary Elizabeth Winstead, it's great. If you're going and expecting Cloverfield 2, then don't, because they're not really linked. I thought it was going to be like a sequel to Cloverfield, but apparently it's just a spiritual sequel. I don't even know if they're in the same universe. But it was great. Very tense. If you don't know what it's about a girl that gets into a car accident and wakes up in a bunker underground with a creepy guy who seems pretty creepy because he's chained her to a bed. And she's like, hey, dude, can I leave now? And he says, no, some kind of attack has happened above ground. And if you try and leave, you're going to be zapped by all the radiation and you're going to die. So you've got to live down here in this bunker with me for the next 2 years. Creepy. But the whole movie is, was there an attack or wasn't there an attack? Could she leave? Or is he right? Is he not lying? How does she know? And there's lots of twists and revelations and stuff. So yeah, if you're into thrillers and not bothered too much by scary stuff, I would say go check out 10 Cloverfield Lane. It was a good one. And the cinema, no one was talking. Hooray! There's always one person that's talking. Sorry, I'm like messing my hair so much. There's always one person talking at the cinema. As you know, I suffer from this. But everyone was well behaved. I wanted to go around and give everyone a sticker at the end and be like, thank you for making my day better and making me want to go to the cinema more. One girl in the corner of my eye did have her phone out a lot, and that was really bright in the corner of my eye. So I had to angle myself like this, so I couldn't see her phone out of my peripheral vision. So I think I've got quite good peripheral vision. I was testing that the other day, which, that's how I spend my time. I know, I'll test my peripheral vision. So yeah, if you get your phone or something and just do that and see how far back you can see it. I can still see my phone here, even though I'm looking straight ahead. I don't even know how that works science-wise, but there it is. If my phone said a word on it, I couldn't read it. But test it. See how far back you can go. That's a fun game to play. Another fun game to play, if you're lame like me, is get a friend to drop your phone while you're like this and see how fast your reactions are. You can't do it on your own, unfortunately. So we can't do that right now. But that's also a good test. And you can improve it. That's a good way to improve your reactions if you want to. If you're going into bomb disposal, maybe play that game. Or not. Because that's not the same thing. Anyway. So I went to see 10 Cloverfield Lane. Hung out with some buds. And got some Greek food. Which I don't usually order. It's not like the top of my choices, but it was really nice. It was like a meze, loads of different Greek stuff, some halloumi, which is one of the only cheeses that will enter my body, and some various meats and tasty breads and stuff. So that was good. Watched I think it was like a 3-hour-long playlist. It was just like the ambience for the evening of Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, and Rihanna, which made me realise how many good songs those three people have made. My favourites were the Beyonce ones, though. Beyonce won. Speaking of, who is the Beyonce of the top fans? It's Fandaya, who is number 1, followed by... Did I say that right? Yep. Followed by Irish Steen, number 2. Samantha Rush is number 3. You're all the backing dancers, by the way. And Angel McKilla is 101, is number 4. And Rachel Band-Aid Muck something is number 5. Yeah, if your name's too long, it doesn't fit onto the thing. So you're just Muck. Muckweasel. Muckdog. Muckbat. I like Muck names. They feel quite Scottish. I'd like a Muck name. Phil McRibena. McPhil. I love your shirt, said Tia. I wear this a lot now. I do own more clothes. It's just my comfiest item. So Sunday is Triceratops Day, which is why I'm always wearing it in my live shows. It's so soft and comfy and not too tight. I love your face, said Thursday Blue Cat. Thank you. My face loves you too. This is how it appreciates it. What else did you do with your friends? Thanks for the question, Andy. I played some more Camel Up. I know I bang on about Camel Up, but for reals, it's one of my favourite board games of the last while. Camel Up. So you race the camels. It looks like this. And basically, there's loads... You have this amazing dice rolling thing. I've shown you this before, but I don't care. And you have to guess where the camels will come in the race. But they can stack on top of each other, which adds to the drama. And you win loads of coins, and there's loads of different things you can do. And it's generally quite fun. And you just end up screaming at the camels. So I've been just spreading the word of Camel Up. I feel like they should give me some kind of discount code for the next game. Because I've told so many people to get it. Even Mika Kitty was tweeting, what board game shall I buy? And I was like, Camel Up! So then she tweeted me and she was actually playing it. It looked fun. I was like, wow, I feel like I am the controller of their party. Like I was playing The Sims. I had an influence on the world, guys, all the way out in America. What might have happened with that day if I didn't do the tweet? The power. That was creepier than I intended it to be. So yeah, Camel Up was fun, played some Mario Kart, came first and then third, which is usually my kind of Mario Kart sessions. Never really consistent with Mario Kart, I'm all over the place. Weekex says, I can't sleep, help! I'm guessing you're in that side of the world, the European side of the world, so it's night time for you. What can you do to sleep? Don't count sheep, that doesn't work. I'd say maybe stop watching my YouNow. This isn't very slumberful. Unless I could just do this for the next minute. But then it's kind of like I'm lying next to you on the computer, which is really weird, so maybe I won't do that. I could sing you a lullaby. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Oh, she's asleep. Guys, she's asleep. There we go. That was faster than I thought. This, if you're wondering, is what happens if I don't wash my hair. Greasy hair day. Look at him. He's got greasy hair. I forgot to do dry hair shampoo, so it's not sticking together. Also, it's too long. Fabrice has moved hair salons. How rude is that? So now I can't go to Fabrice easily. I've got to, like, either get a new hairdresser or travel really far. It'll be like 20 minutes away. So I'm at a conflicted moment. I don't know if I should try someone else, which is always horrible because you've got to like make the first awkward conversation that you haven't had yet and get chatting again. And it's like, I've got to get to know a new person. And what if they cut my hair bad and then I'm going to look startled for the rest of my life? Which would be really bad because I'm about to go on tour. If you didn't know, if you're in any of the states in America, hopefully there is a tour date near you. If you go to danandphiltour.com, we still have tickets available. I'm going to shout out some cities now. Jacksonville, Clearwater, Ontario. No, not Ontario. Sorry, everyone in Ontario. Toronto is what I meant to say. Toronto. And Chicago. There's another one. So come and see me. Do you need a playlist ticket to go to the Orlando show? No, if you're in Orlando, you can come to the show. So, you should come to the show in Orlando. You don't need a playlist ticket. Although I will be at Playlist as well, if you were wondering. So, I'll be at Playlist and then I'll be doing a show at I'll be doing a show and then I'll be at Playlist because the show is before Playlist. Philadelphia. Yeah, danandphiltour.com is where you can get the tickets. It will be fun. I promise you'll have a good time. There's a little bit of audience interaction, but nothing that's like, I'm going to drag you on stage. So if you're worried about that, don't worry. It's all very fun and enjoyable. Premium messages. Let's have a look. What does it say? What does it say? Squid Boy, said Cecile. Yeah, I had a St. Patrick's Day profile picture, and then I didn't know what to change it to. That's always the problem if you do a seasonal one. And you're like, oh no, I've got to change it back now, and I don't know what to change it to. So I just looked through my pictures of myself, and I was like, I know, the one where I've got the face of a squid, because why not? So I'm now Squid Boy on Twitter, which I think represents my personality quite well, so I'm happy with that choice. Twitter profile picture. Oh, I hate choosing profile pictures for anything. I never know what to use. That's why they're always so old, or they stay the same for so long. Some people change them like every day. Toronto is in Ontario. Oh, that's why I was confused. Sorry, my Canada geography is not great. I'd probably get a D if I was at school doing Canada geography. What else is in the premium messages? Zara Howell said, I'm meeting my internet friend Becky. Yay! That's cool. Make sure you meet them in a public place and maybe go on Skype first to make sure they're actually Becky. I'm going to meet you in New York City. I can't wait. Yay, I'll see you there, Darla. That's exciting. When's the new Undertale, said Chloe. Unless there's a catastrophe, which can happen with YouTube, and it has happened before, it will be tonight. If it's not tonight, it's YouTube's fault and not my fault. Catastrophes can include processing for 5 hours, which happens to YouTubers. And as it's not uploading yet, I can't 100% guarantee. And fate would mean if I did promise it, it wouldn't happen. You know what that's like. If you're like, yeah, I will definitely be there at 7 p.m. Nothing could happen. Your train breaks down. So I'm not promising. You're wearing your favourite shirt today. Black suits you. Thank you, Ash. Although I'd call it technically a jumper. Though in America, jumpers are more like different to how we think of jumpers, right? I don't know. What am I talking about? There you go. My hair can look nice. See, it looks like this. All nice, after I've adjusted it, and then miraculously it just goes back to the greasy mess after about 5 minutes. I need to go to sleep, said Cara Nuri. Go to sleep! Oh, she's asleep. There we go. Adria K says, my phone keeps dying, please make me smile. This is the last thing you'll see before your phone dies. That was a Beetle impression. How's Maggie going? Said Grace. Finished Maggie! Maggie is over. I'm really sad. I feel like we watched it too fast. There's about 6 episodes left and we watched them all in the same day. So, yeah, no more Maggie. I'm currently watching the OVA of Sinbad, who's a character in Maggie, which I'm enjoying. Teenage Sinbad doing some adventures in dungeons and stuff. So that's keeping me going. And after that, I'll just be in the lost abyss of no anime again that I was after I finished Blue Exorcist. I'm sick, said Grace. No, it's spring. You're not meant to be sick now. Maybe you got the last cold of the winter. Do you watch The Walking Dead, said Sarah? Yes! New episode soon. I'm excited. The last one was so brutal. I was literally watching it like this. Maybe like that. I was watching it like that. You have to see it through one eye. Everyone, please report users appropriately. Excessive false flags may result in an account ban. Yeah. Even though it is funny to report me for nudity, it could get your account banned, which would suck. So maybe don't do that. And I will stop showing my neck. He showed the neck. Who else is here? Krusty McSponge said, who's taking care of your plants when you're on tour? Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Good thing I don't have a dog. I have some friends, honest, so maybe I could give one of my friends a key and they could check in on the house and make sure the plants are watered. That'll be a bribe. I'll have to buy them a load of Kinder Eggs or something. Any fun puns for the day, said Elizabeth. How can we make a pun of spring and Sunday? Someone make a pun for me. I don't know how it would work. Today I sprang out of bed. Hey! No. Okay. Okay, no. Emma... I can't read your name. I can't read today. Emma C. Daly said, explain the picture of Dan you posted on Twitter. Yeah, I think some things are best left without an explanation. Let's just appreciate it for what it is. Which is what my caption summed up well. Just a confusing moment that I captured. Yeah, if you look at my Twitter, I did tweet a mildly amusing picture of Dan. What's happening with Casper? I have made a video with Casper, and it's going on my channel tomorrow evening. Because I said it was an edity day, I was doing some of the Casper video as well. It's funny, you'll like it. So that is coming out on Amazing Phil tomorrow. Undertale on Dan and Phil Games tonight, as a load of people have arrived since I last said that. And Dan also made an internet support group yesterday. It's like a video fest weekend. Video weekend special. Have you seen Allegiant? Said Alexis Truman. No, it's not getting good reviews either. I feel bad for them. I'm sure it's not terrible. Reviewers are always quite harsh. I saw the middle one. They all end in nt. Divergent. What was the other one? Resurgent. Emergent. What was it? Insurgent. Yeah, I watched that on a plane, and it was alright. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It kept me entertained. But the new one didn't get great reviews. I've seen all of them on planes, actually, so I'll wait until... Oh my god, what's it called? Allegiant is on a plane, and I'll watch it. Allegiant. I like Charlene, though. She's good. Shailene. I was also in a Tom Scar sketch. I had the most important role in the Tom Scar sketch. If you go on the YouTube channel of Tom Scar, Tomska, you can see the sketch. It's actually a Dan sketch, I'm just kidding. Dan is in the sketch, but I made a little cameo at some point in the video. So you should check that out. I'm guessing most of you have seen it. If you haven't, I'm about to say a spoiler about it. So, here's the spoiler. I die in the sketch. And Tom did that by putting a big duvet clump on the floor. And when I got shot, I had to fall onto the duvet clump. But he was like, don't put your hands out, because then everyone will see you ready to fall onto the thing. So I just had to go, no. I was so scared I was going to miss it and impale my eye on the side of the table or something. Only took 3 takes for that 1 second. So unnatural with the acting. I was like, whoa, hey, guys, the first time. Got into it, though. Got into the character of Phil within Phil. And Dan died a lot. He had to do a lot of death. You die in everything, said Valeria. I know! So much death. What's been my favourite death? I did a sketch a long time ago, which was, I don't know if you'll be able to find it, it was Star Wars versus Star Trek, and my death in that is so brutal. That's been my favourite death. It involved me exploding from the inside. So I think that's the best death I've had on YouTube so far. I'm so full from eating so much, said Erin. Jealous? There's been a bit of a lack of snacks. A snack lack. There's been a snack lack in our house today, which makes me sad. Usually there's at least a biscuit of some kind, or something, some toast. But haven't been to the shop. Probably should have gone to the shop. Now the shop is closed, so there is no snacks, guys. There's no snacks at all. That's how I feel. I feel like I just want to lean off the screen and cry. So tomorrow is going to be, hopefully, Snack Central. I'm going to go get a load of snacks. What am I doing tomorrow? I'm doing more rehearsing of my special part of the tour. The Phil segment. I'm learning some new things, which is the most I can say. So if you want to see what things I'm learning, danandphiltour.com. And you can see what I'm learning. But I've already done one session, which went quite well. Didn't drop anything on my feet. Rianne said, how's it feel to be my lock screen? Oh, that means a lot. I'm protecting your phone like a warrior. I'm just sat there like this with my sword, ready to protect Rianne's lock screen. You know? Let's see something. Seal said, say something inspirational. Dogs. Phil Trash number 2 said, Mom, please talk about Haikyuu. I'm dead. I've kind of been cheating on Haikyuu with Maggie, but I'm enjoying it. The match against Aoba Josai has gone very intense, and we're almost at the end. I'm feeling it. It's getting really epic. Your videos make me happy, said It Megan. Oh, thank you, It Megan. New Undertale soon, said Katie. Tonight on Danville Games, so make sure you're caught up on Danville Games, if you like. What else do we have? Bum 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 ba da ba da ba dum. Katie said, nice filter. Thank you. I should make my own Instagram with filters. Would you get that? Is that the next app that I make? Filtergram. I'll probably get sued by Instagram if I called it Filtergram with filters. But, you know, maybe one day. Hope you had a great weekend, said Kirsty Magical Esther. Thank you. I hope you had a great weekend too. What else do we have? I'll see you in Toronto. Filtrash number 2 said, please explain the squid hat more. Okay, so I was in Japan and there was a shop full of crazy hats, including a chicken hat, a fish hat. Dan put the fish hat on. That was funny. And then I put the squid hat on. I was one of those annoying people that probably made the people in the shop sad, where I put on their crazy hat, took a selfie. Was it a selfie? I think it was a selfie. And then put it back on the rack. I still regret not buying that squid hat. It was such a good hat. Why didn't I buy it? I should have bought the squid hat. I could have worn it every day. Detroit is really pretty. See you there. I will see the prettiness of Detroit up close. Every single premium message is asking what was the picture with the door. Ariane as well. I think it's best left unexplained. Just the mystery picture. It was so weird. Who's the top fans now? Fan Dyer's number 1. You are still Beyonce. Backup dancers are Irish Dean, Angel Nakilla 101, Rachel Band-Aid, and then Samantha Rush has come in at number 5. What's Dan been doing today? He watched a bit of Formula 1, which is on Channel 4 now, which is apparently a difference. I don't watch Formula 1, so I don't really know what much of the difference is. Steve Jones presents it. I haven't seen him in ages, since T4 days. What's in the background? It's the noise of this noisy laptop. There is no, like, weird noise happening. Hi, Ali. Hope you're good. How long is this broadcast going to be? Not super long, so I'm going to go do some editing myself for the Undertale. I need to make thumbnails and things like that. But I'll hang for a bit longer. Gogglebox Lady. Oh my god, the Gogglebox Lady. There is a priest. Is she a priest? I think she's a priest. On a show called Gogglebox, which is basically England reacts to the TV shows that have been on that week. And she keeps using Dan and Phil merch in the TV show. So she had the Whiskers mug. And then she had our hair sweater on in the last episode as well. Coolest priest ever. I think she's called Kate. So that's cool that someone's got our merch on the TV. So if you watch Gogglebox, look out for that. And if you'd like some of those items, they're on danandphilshop.com. Ding ding ding. That's the new noise every time I promote a website. I'll go ding ding ding. I'm confused. What's going on with what are these bars? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you in prison? Maybe you just woke up in prison with no memory of what you did. Erin said, my boyfriend is getting me a Dan and Phil backpack. Best boyfriend ever. Show the plan, said Romeo. Oh, Poe. Poe's been in an accident, guys. Or Dan tried to murder Poe. He assures me it was an accident. But it's now the leaning tower of Poe. Look how much he's leaning. Hasn't really grown much either. I think it was from the shock of being knocked over. Literally fell on the floor from the side of the kitchen. I mean, I always put my butt on it when it was next to the radiator. So it's been a mixture of almost impaling my butt with thorns and falling on the floor. It's had a mixed week. Oh no, I feel horrible for my little Poe, said Trinity. Yeah, poor Poe. Pray for Poe. He is still growing, and he's got some soil left, but it's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Oh no! I just got stabbed by him! Don't pray for Poe. Can you see? Look at them! Look at those little spikes coming out my thumb. It doesn't hurt at all. But that's why Poe is so dangerous. Because you need to pull them out or they just get trapped in your skin. Ow. Ow. Poe, why would you do this to me? I'm your dad. Okay, I'm just going to perform some self-surgery now for a minute. Ow. Pulling them out hurts, but it doesn't hurt when they go in. Ow. Wait, one more. Ow. I got it. I got it. Oh! Gosh. Pray for Phil. Pray for Poe. Team Poe. Team Phil. It'll be like Captain America's Civil War, just a cactus on my face. If anyone can Photoshop, that would be a funny image to make. Wish me luck, I've got an exam today. Good luck, Marina. I hope it goes well. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just don't stress out about it too much. And try to remember writing the notes when you wrote the notes, if that means anything. As in, like, picture where you were in lesson when they were talking about what you've got to do. Unless it's not that kind of exam. It might be a driving test. That doesn't work. Bum, bum, bum. Say hi to the bath buddies. Hi, bath buddies. Don't know what that means. Jenna said, how often do you pee? That's a personal question. It's like something a doctor would ask. Oh my god, there's one in this finger as well. Poe, why would you do this to me? How often do I pee? I think I peed 3 times today, if you were curious. But I have drunk a lot of water. Guys, I'm covered in cactus spikes. Poe is no longer my friend. Are you Team Cap or Team Iron Man? I'm definitely Team Captain America. From what I've seen, I haven't seen much of the trailer, but it seems like Captain America's fighting for the right reasons. And Iron Man is a bit more, I'm going to use all my machines. But I'll have a full opinion when I've actually seen the movie. I'm sure they're both slightly right for different reasons. Robert Downey Jr., said Joe Bob in capital letters. Yes. Levine said, why has Poe betrayed you? Maybe the YouNow fame got to his head. He wants to just start his own YouNow show. Just Poe on YouNow. The Amazing Madeline just arrived. Welcome to the show. Did you watch Zootopia? I have not seen Zootopia, sweet Paulie. Which is weird because it's called Zootropolis in America. Why would they give it a different name? That's really strange. There's other films that have done that in the past. Like, The Avengers is just called The Avengers, isn't it? But then here it's called Avengers Assemble. Why do they have different names? Why is it only with Disney things? There's a zoo that copyrighted that name. Oh, that makes sense. So they must have made the movie and then been like, oh no, there's a zoo called that. If I was the zoo, I'd just be like, give me loads of free stuff and you can have the name. Give me what could they give a zoo? A roller coaster. Give me a roller coaster. I'm sure that's how intense Disney contracts work. No, in the US it's called Zootopia. What's it called here? It may be called Zootropolis here. I don't know, sorry. Confused. Hi, Kirsty. Did you see Zane's live stream? I didn't even know Zane did a live stream. Was it on YouNow? I would have given him 50 thumbs up. Or proposed. I wonder how many proposals he would have got. He's shaved off his head today. Shaved off his head. Shaved off his hair today. I think it's a good look. I mean, he's got a great face, doesn't he? You've seen Zane's face on my face. He just makes anyone's face look beautiful. So, he could have any hair. He could have long blonde hair like Thor and he'd look like a beautiful human. Jealous of the Zane face. Lost Goose cut their hair yesterday. Congratulations, Lost Goose. I need a haircut. For sure. Definitely. How did you survive without Take Me Out? My friend, Wiro, actually had Take Me Out recorded on Sky Plus, I think it was. So he's got all the old episodes from like 2010. It was a lifesaver. So we watched some vintage Take Me Out with Paddy McGuinness actually had hair. Panny McGuinness, I just said. Oh no, everyone's just talking about the beauty of Zane now. I'm at church right now, said Mary Stairs. Hello, church. What was that noise? That was a really weird noise outside. It was like... Snakes. My Wi-Fi is failing me. No. Farewell. Oh dear. The Wi-Fi died. This is my first time watching you, said Bethany Glazier. Hello, Bethany Glazier. Welcome to the show. How are you, said Alish. I'm a good 8 out of 10 today. Pretty great, thank you. Hi to Katie times 2. Hi, Anne-Marie. I'm doing premiums again. Undertale definitely coming, Cecile. Hi to me and Penguin. Rosalie and Penguin get a shout out. What else do we have? Are you a clone? Yeah, I'm actually a Dan clone that just got made wrong. According to Tomska. More spoilers. Game of Thrones comes back soon. Are you excited? I'm so excited for new Game of Thrones. I could eat my own face. I'm so ready just to hear that theme tune again. As soon as I hear it going, I'll just be like, yes. Any dramas recently? Dramas? Elise? What's been a drama? The light in the office melted and smelled, I'm not kidding, it smelled like dog food. The melting plastic smelled like dog food, and we were freaking out. We were sniffing all over the office to work out what this smell is. So there's no light in there. It's just a dark, horrible cave. So I had to take some lamps up while we're getting that fixed. Because if your light fitting smells of dog food, you should probably not use it. Light! Snowing in Madison Town. Go make a snowman. How's Dylan Tabs? Said Hill Georgia. We'll have to find out soon. My tea is cold now. You should have had your tea while you were watching, Mikey. Unless you're talking about the northern tea. Then you might need a microwave. A microwave. When's your video with Hazel being uploaded? Let me have a look. I've actually got a calendar of when things are happening. Because when you make videos with other YouTubers, you've got to be like, when can I put this up? When's it happening? Oh, I'm on Dan's computer. I think it's early April. Around then. And the Louise collab is going up in April as well. There'll be other videos in between that. Faux show. But there's some things to look forward to. And my Casper video tomorrow is the most recent one. Why on Dan's computer? Because he is editing Undertale on my computer. Because I was editing Casper on the iMac. Which was a complicated swap around of computers. Lords Ramos is here. Welcome to the show, Lords Ramos. I hope you're having a nice day. Anna Pinkel44 is here as well. You hummed Panic at the Disco. Did I? Brendan Urie is just subconsciously in my mind at all times. I didn't even realise. I am here, said Piper. Welcome. Was it that? I think that was sampled from something else, right? My friend looks like Brendan Urie. Maybe they are Brendan Urie, Lizzie, in disguise. Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time. It was my birthday yesterday, said Kira. Happy birthday for yesterday. What else have we got? Seal said, it's spring. Hi to my twin Jillian. Hi to Jacqueline's twin Jillian. I think what happens with these premium messages is because everyone sends them right at the start of the show, I still get all of the ones that came through at the start. So, for example, Elish Brandos is, when is there a new gaming video? Which I said at the start of the show. I think that's why all of the questions are all similar like that. What else is here if I dig through them? Cassidy's bored. What should I do? Ooh, what's an activity that Cassidy should take up? Leave them in the chat. You can decide. Control her life like I controlled Mika Kitty's board game night. What can Cassidy do? Listen to Zane. Do some knitting from Levine. Nicola said bear hunting. Don't hunt the bears. Unless you're going to stroke them, then they'll probably eat you. Have you seen The Revenant? That does not end well. Do not stroke a bear. Eat food. Anime sketches. Lots of screaming. Book balancing. Rock Lobster. That's the one that I'm singing. Buy house plants, said Cucumber. Potato throwing, said Ellie. Is that a sport? It should be a sport. Pizza rolls, said Marvel. who locked guy. I saw pizza rolls on one of those annoying Facebook videos that's like 20 food hacks, but then that one looked really delicious. I was like, so that made it less annoying. Nal Nim is in the house. Welcome, Nal Nim. Just go on Tumblr, there's endless scrolling. There you go, there's a million suggestions for you. Did you have a good St. Patty's Day, said Katie? I didn't do much to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, except for change my profile picture. Also, I realised I didn't do actual shamrocks. I did 4-leaf clovers, which aren't very St. Patrick's-y. Should learn more about the culture. I just chose the first clover-looking thing I saw, to be honest. Hi, Jen! Welcome to the show. More people asking about Undertale. Pastel Boy said, did you drink enough water today? Well, like I said, I think I'm on my 4th pint of water. So yeah, I'm hydrated. It should make my skin glow. As all of the health websites say. Have your skin is glowing because it's filled with water. Aren't humans weird that we just got to fill ourselves with liquid to survive? It was like machines that constantly need water. I don't know. I didn't really explain my thought process well there. Let's have a look at the top fans. What's going on? Fanaya is still number 1. Irish Teens number 2. Lords Ramos has driven in at number 3. Nalnim is now number 4. And Angel McKilla is 101 is number 5. You all win a goose. Look after it well. I've got such an itchy nose. Attractive face. What else have we got? Any things you're doing for the spring, said Elizabeth? Probably shouldn't buy more plants, as I can hardly keep the ones I've got alive. Look at this. Still. Fail. He's sprouting some new bits, like there, but then this entire half is just completely dead, which is sad. But this, we've got new life. Life finds a way, so hopefully it'll sort itself out. Hi to Ella and Isabel. Ella and Bella. What else have we got? Would you rather turn snow until jello or butter? Anne-Marie, that doesn't make sense. Would you rather turn snow... Oh, would you rather jello... I know. Would you rather snow turn into jello or butter? I think jelly, right? You just bounce all over the road. Shout out to the Smashville GC. Don't know what that means. Bum ba dum bum ba. I stressed about school, said Ellie. Don't be stressed. In 5 years, school won't matter as much as it does now. But I know it can be stressful in the moment. Just break down everything that you need to do and think about each task individually rather than a giant ball of stress. That helps me. What else do we have in the private messages? I can't see you, said Breezy. Refresh. Refresh the page. I should be here. Everyone else can see me. Bum, 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 ba, ba, da. Oh my god, Rock Lobster. Get out of my head. A Rock Lobster. Any final questions before I head off? I've got to go help with the Undertales. Plants grow faster if they if they listen to heavy metal, apparently. Thank you to the person who just said that. Put Dan's leather shirt on, said Gillian Clifford. Never again. That was an abomination. Batman vs. Superman, I'm going to go see that for sure. Very excited to go see that. I think it gets out next week. Your best Irish accent, said Christy. Top of the morning to you. Here I am with my Triceratops. Just doing a you now and offending everyone that's Irish. Oh my god, I'm sorry, that was awful. As usual. What did you expect? I'm at school, don't leave me on a Sunday. Say what? Any final things? Let's have a look at the premium messages. Bum ba da bum ba dum. Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba dum. Bum ba da ba dum. Bum bum ba dum. Phil's Lions group chat, love you. Thank you, group chat. I got tickets to Seattle, said MCR PTV. Yay! And Kayla said, any tips for finals? I'm quite a visual learner, so I'd write everything out on different cue cards and draw images that represented the different things I was writing about, and then if I was in the exam, I'd kind of remember those things. But yeah, or record yourself doing it. Try those different things. See what kind of learner you are. I'm sure there's quizzes on the internet of like, what kind of learner you are. And on that educational note, I'm going to head off. Look forward to a new Undertale video tonight, Google willing. And I hope you're all having a lovely day. Thank you for coming to the show. If you want to come and see me in person, come to danandphiltour.com. Go check that website out and see if your state is there in America. Have a good week, said Carrot Lord. Thank you to you too, Carrot Lord. And Laura, Lindsay, Katie, Aubrey, Spencer, Spicy Chilean, Lily, Isarty, Ecstatic Lester, Lucy, Joanna, Irishstein, Jared, Stroke the Monkeys, and Steph. See you guys very soon. Goodbye.